Hello, this is a Dubuque Jr. or Devin, and this is our iPod review. So what is Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon? Well, it's an 80s throwback made by the creators of Far Cry 3 that shows just a little fun from them. You see, in this game, it's the year 2007. You are a cyberkinetic commando called the Mark IV, or Rex Power Cult. In this, it is a free-roaming game that is a little bit bigger than the size of the second island of Far Cry 3. Also, there's a lot of 80s sort of things in this, such as 80s soundtrack, 80s theme, and 80s dialogue, all that kind of stuff. Not only is it very fun, it is also a very humorous game. In this game, robots are the villains for unknown reasons, to spoilers. But after a nuclear war, or Vietnam II, you are fighting an enemy that I'm also not going to talk about because that is also a part of the story. But in it, you can ride cars. It's a first-person shooter, and yeah, there's a lot in it. But the game I've played so far, a lot of people I've heard say that it's not really a Far Cry 3 game. It's not very fun at all. Well, it's also a stupid idea. Well, I'd have to say that's not true, because in Far Cry 3, it is basically the same game, only with a different outlook. There's not really anything stupid to it. It's just, different. The only real difference in this game is the fact that you actually have something called a cyber eye, and the fact that there's dragons. That's right, I said dragons. In this game, dragons actually play a very important role, because you can use dragons to pull them over or help you fight enemies, or you need them just to level up, kill them, and they're also roam around, and it's kind of hard to get around whenever they're near. Dragons in this game are very, very, very tough. They can't fly though, they're more like lizards. But they glow neon, and a little hint is, if you ever get this game, dragons have different moods that are shown off by the kinds of lights that are inside them. Such as, if you were to, for example, if there was a dragon and it showed the color blue or green, that means that it doesn't see anything, it's more calm. Then there's the, if it's yellow. Whenever it's yellow, that means it's searching for you. It means it knows something's there and it's getting ready. If it's red, that means it is on full attack mode and it is ready to kick your booty. Yeah. That is when you want to stay away from them. Second, there's also a lot of new there's not really new weapons, but it is really fun whenever you get the ability to carry around a Gatling gun, which I think is pretty different and unique about this game, because, what other game do you actually get to have a secondary weapon be a Gatling gun? If you tell me, I'm definitely going to play that game. Also, what they did fix about this game is the healing. Now, if you don't really know, in Far Cry 3, there's only 2 different kinds of healings, and they're both the same look every time. But in this one, whenever you don't have any health kits anymore, you heal stuff like you'll either fix your arm, or you'll pull a bullet out of your arm, or your robot arm will be off the fritz and you have to fix the wires. It's pretty cool. And not only that is unique about it, is the animals. The animals in this game are basically the same as the other one, only they just have a different outlook, such as what you just saw was the peacocks, or whatever those things are, roadrunners, and they have robot looks to them, such as the skin is robotic and they have glowing red eyes, which I thought was pretty neat, cool. But another great thing about this game is that the fact that they have so much about it that's in Far Cry 3. Like, you can go on hang gliders, you can dive, or you can go fight sharks in the ocean. And I didn't really expect something from this, because this game is actually $15, and you wouldn't think that there'd be much to this game as much as there is in Far Cry. Well, the only difference is that the map is kind of smaller. Not too much, but you know. Anyways, there's still a very large amount of stuff to do, such as you can see here, you actually have to find TV sets, and these TV sets are collectibles. And it's very fun to just free roam around, such as I'm doing. But then there's also missions, and you also have, and once again, in this, you can see where all the different kinds of animals are. But right now, I'm going to show you where you can go to the sharks and fight them in the ocean. Because, you know, who doesn't want to see a robot shark? Also, the big glowing red dot, whatever those are, lasers shooting up in the sky, I don't know, beacons, those are things called, I forgot, one moment. Okay, garrisons. Garrisons are sort of like robo campsites where all the bad guys hang out, and they're like, hey, let's just sit around, and you can kill them and take the garrisons. These unlock more sort of what is it? Free roaming. It'd be sort of like fast travel. There we go. That's the word. And as you can see here, there's the dragon. Dragons are kind of tough, so if you're ready to fight them, then, you know, go ahead, but they shoot lasers out of their eyes. Anyways, so, what else is there to talk about this game? I mean, there's not really much. It's basically Far Cry 3, only really fun. The story in this game is very unique, and not only is it funny, but it's actually really good, which you wouldn't suspect from most funny games. I'm not going to name names. But, crap. Anyways, so that's really all there is to this game, but I would highly recommend it. It's on Xbox Live Marketplace. It's a lot of fun, and I mean, I've been playing it a lot, as you can see, but, you know, just give it a try out. It's really unique and different, and there's not a lot of games like this that are actually good. Alright, see you next time.